My beloved child. Why did your heart stutter just now? Because your spirit recognized something your mind was not ready to accept, the truth about your wife that has been hiding in the shadows for far too long. You felt it. You sensed it. You carried it like a silent weight inside your chest. And now the universe has finally decided, it's time for you to see what your soul has known all along. My beloved child, don't scroll. Don't blink. Don't breathe too fast. Because what I'm about to reveal will explain every sleepless night, every strange feeling, every moment of confusion you tried to ignore. You weren't imagining things. You weren't paranoid. You weren't overthinking. Your spirit was warning you, loudly, desperately, repeatedly, but your heart was too loyal to believe the truth. That's why you're here. That's why your destiny placed this message in front of you. Because everything you suspected, every doubt you swallowed, every uneasy moment you hid, it was all real. Something around your wife has shifted, and the energy of that shift is so strong that even the spiritual realm is trembling. There is a reason your chest feels tight right now. There is a reason your mind is suddenly awake. There is a reason your intuition is screaming louder than ever. You are seconds away from uncovering a truth that will either set you free, or destroy your illusion forever. My beloved child, listen closely. Your wife's heart has been carrying a secret, a heavy, guilty, trembling secret, and even though she smiles, acts normal, pretends everything is fine, her spirit has been leaking signs. You saw them. You felt them. You recognized the way she avoided your eyes, the way her voice changed, the way her energy felt distant even when she was standing right next to you. You noticed how her phone stayed face down, how she took extra time alone, how she guarded certain parts of her day, how she hesitated when you asked something simple. You tried to convince yourself it was stress, tiredness, or mood swings, but a deeper part of you knew, something is not right. And tonight, before midnight, that truth is coming for you. My beloved child, your wife has been emotionally torn. One part of her wants to protect you from the truth. Another part is drowning in the weight of hiding it. She thought she could bury it. She thought she could forget it. She thought she could act strong. But secrets don't die, they grow. And hers has grown so large that even the walls of your home can feel it. The energy around her has been unstable, her emotions inconsistent, her reactions unpredictable. That is not a coincidence, it is the pressure of truth demanding to be seen. My beloved child, the reason your heart stuttered is because her truth is finally reaching you. You are spiritually connected to her, you feel her guilt even when she stays silent. You feel her confusion even when she forces a smile. You feel her distance even when she pretends to be close. You feel the crack in the relationship even before it breaks. And tonight, destiny is giving you the final warning, see the truth before midnight, or you will fall into a darkness you were never meant to experience. My beloved child, you deserve honesty. You deserve clarity. You deserve peace. But peace cannot exist where lies are growing. That's why the universe is pushing this message into your path, because your life is about to hit a turning point. And whether this turning point hurts you or heals you depends entirely on whether you face the truth now or run from it again. Your wife has been fighting an internal battle. She has fears she hasn't spoken. She has regrets she hasn't admitted. She has moments she hasn't confessed. And every one of those hidden pieces is pulling her away from you without her realizing the damage it's causing. My beloved child, I know your heart is shaking. I know you're scared to confront what you feel. I know you want to believe everything is fine. But your intuition wouldn't scream like this if everything was okay. You have reached a moment where pretending will only cause more pain. Tonight, destiny will show you something, a message, a mistake, a reaction, a slip, a truth, that will confirm everything you suspected. Not to punish you. Not to break you. But to free you from living in confusion. My beloved child, you are not losing your wife, you are losing the illusion that everything was perfect. And sometimes, losing the illusion is the only way to save the soul. So don't look away. Don't avoid the truth. Don't silence your intuition. Because the truth is choosing you right now. And when it arrives, before midnight, your life will never be the same again. This is your moment. This is your truth. This is your turning point. My beloved child, don't let your eyes drift away from these words, because what I'm about to reveal is the continuation of a truth your spirit has been trying to warn you about for so long that even the air around you has started to shift. You may not realize it, but every breath you've taken in the last few days has carried a subtle tension, a quiet heaviness, a strange electric pull towards something hidden, and that something is getting louder, sharper, and harder to ignore because the truth about your wife is now moving straight toward you with such force that destiny itself refuses to let you escape from it anymore. You've been living in a strange emotional fog, half believing your doubts, half fighting them, half telling yourself you're imagining things, half feeling terrified that you're not. And that half-and-half state has been draining your spirit, stealing your peace, making your heart restless in ways you couldn't understand. But your soul always knew the truth. Even when your mind tried to silence it. Even when your heart tried to deny it. Even when your wife tried to hide it. Even when the world around you acted normal. Because real truth doesn't hide forever, it only waits for the right moment to reveal itself. And that moment is getting closer with every second you continue reading this. My beloved child, remember those nights when you randomly woke up at odd hours, 2:17 a.m., 3:40 a.m., 4:11 a.m., feeling anxious for no reason? Those weren't random. Those were spiritual alarms ringing inside your subconscious mind. Your wife's truth was shaking the energy in your home, and your spirit felt it. You thought it was stress. You thought it was overthinking. You thought it was exhaustion. But it was intuition, the one thing that never lies. And now that intuition is screaming at you again because the closer you get to the truth, the louder your inner voice becomes. Your wife has been carrying a guilt that has become too heavy for her to hide. You felt it when she avoided your touch. You felt it when she hesitated before answering. You felt it when she gave you half-hearted smiles. You felt it when she kept her phone close like a shield. You felt it when she didn't show the same excitement to talk to you. You felt it when her energy felt cold, distant, confused. And the most painful part? You pretended not to notice, because you loved her more than you trusted yourself. My beloved child, today I want you to understand something powerful. Your heart didn't break because it was weak. It broke because it sensed a truth your mind wasn't ready to accept. Her silence had a weight. Her distance had a story. Her excuses had cracks. Her eyes had fear. And you saw all of it, even when you tried not to. She wasn't the same lately, was she? She didn't look at you the same. She didn't talk the same. She didn't hold you the same. There was something missing, something real, something emotional, something sacred. You were watching the woman you loved slowly drift away, and you didn't know whether to hold on tighter or let your suspicions tear you apart. That's why destiny brought you here, because this moment is the crossroads between ignorance and awakening. And destiny refuses to let you walk into the future blind. My beloved child, what's coming for you before midnight isn't just a small reveal. It is a revelation powerful enough to change the direction of your entire life. Maybe a message will appear on her phone. Maybe a slip in her behavior will expose her truth. Maybe her voice will crack. Maybe her lie will fall apart. Maybe something unexpected will show you everything you were meant to see. But whatever it is, it will be undeniable. Your wife has reached a breaking point. The secret she has been carrying is suffocating her. And secrets respond to pressure just like glass. They eventually crack. And her crack is coming soon. My beloved child, you must prepare your heart. This truth may hurt you, but it will not destroy you. In fact, it will save you. It will free you. It will protect you from sinking deeper into a connection built on half-truths. It will give you clarity, something you have been denied for a long time. And once you see it, you will never unsee it. But listen very carefully, the universe is giving you this warning because you still have time. Time to steady your heart. Time to strengthen your spirit. Time to prepare for the truth that's coming. And if you face it before midnight, your life will shift into a path where your future becomes brighter, stronger, clearer. But if you ignore it, if you pretend again, if you silence your intuition, then you will fall into a darkness so deep, so emotional, so draining that it will take months, maybe years, to climb out of. My beloved child, you need to breathe slowly and let this sink in. Your intuition was right. Every strange moment. Every uneasy feeling. Every quiet doubt. Every sudden fear. Every heartbeat that skipped. It was your spirit trying to protect you. And tonight, before the day changes, you're going to witness exactly why. This is not the end of your story, this is the end of your confusion. Your life is not breaking, it is waking up. And the version of you that emerges after knowing the truth, will be unstoppable. My beloved child, brace yourself. The truth is close. Closer than ever. And once it arrives, nothing will ever be the same again. My beloved child, don't look away now, because the moment you even think about scrolling, fate will whisper the truth you've been afraid to face right past you, and if you miss it tonight, you may never receive this clarity again. The truth about your wife is no longer hiding, it is moving toward you like a slow-burning fire, cracking through every false moment. Every rehearsed smile, every quiet hesitation she used to cover her guilt, and your spirit is already feeling the heat of it because your chest has been heavy all day, your mind has been drifting, your intuition has been speaking louder, and deep inside you know that something is about to break wide open, something your heart sensed long before your mind was brave enough to accept it. You've been walking around feeling like you're carrying a secret pain that doesn't belong to you, an unexplained weight pressing down on your lungs, an emotional pressure that makes every little noise feel louder, every silence feel sharper, every conversation feel incomplete. That's not anxiety, that's spiritual preparation. The universe is softening your heart for a shock, a revelation, a truth that has been dancing in the dark corner of your relationship for too long. My beloved child, destiny does not reveal truth randomly, it reveals truth when your soul is strong enough to survive it. And tonight, you are stronger than you think. That's why the tension around your wife's actions has been increasing. That's why you've been noticing things that didn't bother you before, the way she keeps her phone too close, the way she guards her notifications, the way she steps into another room to take a quick call, the way she changes the topic whenever you get too close to the truth, the way she avoids your eyes for those extra 3 seconds that tell you everything. You're not imagining this. You're not mistaken. You're not losing your mind. You're waking up. And waking up is painful only when the truth is heavy. My beloved child, do you remember that moment, that one moment, when she looked at you but her eyes didn't match her words? That was the night her secret slipped. Her mask cracked. Her guilt rose. Your soul caught it instantly. That's why your heartbeat stuttered. That's why your stomach tightened. That's why something inside you whispered, "This is not the woman I know." Because your spirit recognized a version of her that she had been hiding. And the more she tried to act normal, the more your intuition screamed. Intuition always sees the truth before the eyes do. My beloved child, your wife has been trapped in a loop of fear, fear of telling you the truth, fear of losing you, fear of disappointing you, fear of facing what she has done, fear of the emotional storm she knows will follow. She's been pretending to be calm, but inside her soul is shaking, and you felt that shake every time she stood near you. That discomfort you sensed wasn't yours, it was hers. It was her guilt attaching itself to your energy. And tonight, destiny is going to rip the veil off that guilt. Not because you deserve pain, but because you deserve truth. My beloved child, the truth does not hurt to destroy you, it hurts to release you. You have been stuck in an emotional maze built by unanswered questions, half-explained behavior, and hollow reassurances. But tonight, the maze ends. Tonight, the answers arrive. Tonight, the truth shows its face. And when it does, everything you've been holding inside, the confusion, the doubt, the fear, the heaviness, will finally break open. Not to weaken you, but to set you free. Your wife's energy has been unstable lately, hasn't it? She has been quieter, shorter, distracted, emotionally distant. She gets irritated faster. She listens less. She connects less. She shares less. Why? Because secrets drain the soul. And hers has drained her so much that even her best acting cannot cover it anymore. My beloved child, something is coming, something that will either confirm your fears or reveal a truth you didn't expect. Maybe a message will flash on her phone. Maybe someone will slip something. Maybe her lie will fall apart. Maybe she will break down. Maybe you will catch something small but undeniable. Truth doesn't always come violently, sometimes it slips out gently. But whether it arrives softly or hits like lightning, it will arrive. And when it does, your entire life will pause for a moment. You will feel everything: shock, pain, clarity, relief, disbelief, all at once. But then something stronger will follow: strength. Because the truth never leaves a person weak. Lies do. My beloved child, destiny is not punishing you, destiny is rescuing you. Rescuing you from confusion. Rescuing you from pretending. Rescuing you from being emotionally drained. Rescuing you from a connection that lost honesty. Rescuing you from betrayal that your soul felt but your mind denied. Tonight, before midnight, your life will shift. This isn't a warning meant to scare you, this is a preparation meant to empower you. Because once you know the truth, once the mask falls, once the illusion breaks, you will stand taller, clearer, stronger than ever before. And the version of you that rises after the truth will be unshakable. My beloved child, stay awake. Stay aware. Stay brave. The truth is footsteps away from your door. And once it enters, your life will never be the same again. My beloved child, don't lose focus now, because the truth that has been circling your life like a silent storm is getting closer with every breath you take, and the universe is tightening the energy around you, making sure you don't escape this moment, because this moment is not just important, it is destiny defining, and if you let it slip, you will fall back into the same darkness of confusion you've been quietly suffering in for far too long, the same emotional fog that made you doubt your worth, doubt your instincts, doubt your reality, and the same fog that your wife's silence helped create, intentionally or unintentionally. You've been walking around with a heaviness you couldn't explain, a restlessness you tried to avoid, a strange aching in your chest every time she distanced herself, and your soul kept whispering that something was breaking beneath the surface, something invisible but powerful, something that had the ability to shatter your peace if you didn't prepare yourself, and tonight, that something is coming into full light. My beloved child, your wife has been living between two emotional worlds, the world she shows you, and the world she hides from you. And the distance between those two worlds has been growing wider every day. You felt it when she stood next to you, but her mind was somewhere else. You felt it when you talked to her, but she wasn't fully listening. You felt it when you shared your heart, but she didn't share hers. You felt it in the way her touch changed, the way her warmth faded, the way her presence dimmed. None of this was in your imagination, it was a shift in her energy, a shift caused by a truth she couldn't hold forever. And destiny is tired of watching you carry the weight of something that should have been spoken to you, not hidden from you. My beloved child, your wife's soul has been cracking under the pressure of hiding the truth, that's why she's been short-tempered, confused, distracted, emotional, distant. When someone carries a secret that affects another person, their behavior always changes before their words do. And you saw every change. You saw the way she shut down emotionally, the way she protected her phone like a shield, the way she created sudden boundaries, the way she rushed through conversations, the way she avoided intimacy not because she didn't care but because her guilt was crawling up her spine. Guilt always speaks through silence. And her silence has been screaming. My beloved child, the closer you get to the moment of truth, the more the universe will amplify your intuition. That's why your heart keeps racing, why your soul keeps trembling, why your thoughts keep circling back to the same fear, the same suspicion, the same unanswered questions. You're not stuck, you're being prepared. The truth is not coming to punish you, it's coming to free you. You deserve clarity. You deserve honesty. You deserve peace. And destiny refuses to let you spend another night questioning your reality. My beloved child, tonight, before midnight, something will happen that will confirm everything you've been sensing. It might be a message you see accidentally. It might be a tone in her voice that slips. It might be hesitation in her eyes. It might be a conversation you overhear. It might be a notification she forgets to hide. Truth doesn't always explode, sometimes it whispers. But whether it comes as lightning or as a quiet crack, it will come. And when it does, the emotional puzzle you've been trying to solve will align in an instant. Everything will suddenly make sense, her distance, her mood swings, her sudden coldness, her emotional detachment, her need for space, her complicated explanations, her guarded expression, her restless nights. You will connect every dot you ignored. And your heart will break, not because you were weak, but because you loved deeply. But remember this, my beloved child, the truth does not shatter the right person, it shatters the illusion. And the illusion has already been dying. You've been feeling the cracks. You've been living the disconnect. You've been carrying the burden of a relationship that has been emotionally unbalanced for far too long. And now the universe is stepping in to correct that imbalance. My beloved child, the truth will hurt, but only for a moment. What will follow is the most powerful rise of your life. You will rediscover your strength. You will reclaim your peace. You will rebuild your confidence. And you will rise beyond the version of yourself that doubted, questioned, and blamed himself for things that were never your fault. But only if you face the truth now. Only if you stop pretending everything is okay. Only if you stop giving excuses for her behavior. Only if you accept what your soul already knows. My beloved child, destiny is not asking you to be strong, destiny is preparing you to become strong. The fire that's coming will burn away every confusion, every lie, every doubt. And once the fire passes, you will be left standing as a clearer, wiser, sharper, stronger man. This is not the end of your life, this is the end of your blindness. And what begins after truth is freedom. So stay here. Don't run. Don't look away. Your soul brought you to this message for a reason. And the reason is simple, the truth is coming for you, and it carries the power to change everything. My beloved child, don't scroll, don't even shift your eyes for a second, because the moment you opened this message, the spiritual world moved, the air around your destiny tightened, and the truth that someone has been hiding inside your relationship finally started rising to the surface, the truth you've been feeling in your bones, the truth your soul has whispered to you during silent nights, the truth that made your heart suddenly heavy even when everything around you looked normal on the outside, And now the universe refuses to let you escape this moment because you are finally ready to hear what your spirit has been trying to tell you for so long. Someone close to you, someone who stands inside your emotional circle, someone who smiles in front of you and pretends everything is ordinary, has been hiding something that should have been spoken long ago, a truth that was not meant to be buried, a truth that was not meant to be softened, a truth that was not meant to be handled alone. And you felt it, didn't you? That sudden shift? That unexplained discomfort? That moment when your chest tightened for no reason? That random fear? That emotional lightning that hit you out of nowhere? That wasn't overthinking, that was intuition, the highest form of spiritual intelligence, warning you that something inside your relationship is out of alignment. My beloved child, every relationship carries two stories, the one people speak, and the one people hide. And recently, the hidden story around you has grown louder. You felt a strange energy in conversations, words that sounded normal but felt hollow, expressions that looked right but carried a shadow, behaviors that looked harmless but vibrated differently. Someone's truth is trembling inside them, trying to break free, and your soul has already sensed the tremor. You've noticed the distance, the inconsistency, the pauses, the half-answers, the sudden mood swings, the unexplained silences, the guarded emotions, the moments where something felt off, but you couldn't point out what exactly was wrong. My beloved child, you weren't imagining it. You were detecting it. The universe doesn't let a pure heart stay blind forever. When someone hides something from you, your spiritual body feels it before your physical body does. That's why you've been uneasy. That's why your emotions have been shifting so quickly. That's why your thoughts have been circling the same place again and again. The hidden truth is vibrating in your environment, and your soul is picking up every signal. Someone close to you has been carrying a burden, maybe fear, maybe guilt, maybe regret, maybe pain they were too scared to express, and instead of sharing it with you, they locked it inside themselves, hoping it would disappear. But hidden truths don't disappear, they grow. They leak into energy. They slip into behavior. They show themselves in tiny moments. They create emotional cracks that widen slowly until the silence around them becomes too heavy to hold. My beloved child, your intuition has been louder these days because the truth has reached the breaking point. You've been spiritually connected to this person for so long that their silence has been hurting you without you understanding why. You feel their emotional shift even when they act normal. You feel their unspoken thoughts even when they pretend nothing is wrong. You feel their hidden truth pressing against your heart, trying to reveal itself. And the universe is finally stepping in to make sure you see what you were never meant to miss. My beloved child, someone in your relationship is hiding one of three things: a truth about themselves, a truth about their feelings, or a truth about something they should have told you but didn't, and whichever one it is, the energy of that truth has already begun affecting your connection with them. You felt the strain in their voice. You felt the distance in their presence. You felt the heaviness in their silence. People can hide words, but they cannot hide energy. And your spirit has been absorbing their energy like a signal, a painful, confusing signal, that something isn't aligned. My beloved child, tonight, that truth is reaching its boiling point. The person hiding it is running out of space, running out of lies they tell themselves, running out of emotional strength to pretend they're okay. The truth inside them is suffocating, shaking, rising, and the universe is preparing you to handle it before it bursts unexpectedly. That's why you're reading this, because destiny doesn't want you to be blindsided. Destiny wants you to be awakened. My beloved child, I know you feel fear right now. I know your heart is beating differently. I know your mind is racing. I know your chest feels heavier. But fear only comes when truth is near. And truth is not coming to destroy your peace, it's coming to restore it. Because you deserve honesty. You deserve clarity. You deserve emotional safety. And someone's hidden truth has violated that safety. But destiny will not allow that to continue. The universe is aligning you with strength, strength to listen, strength to observe, strength to stay calm when the revelation hits, strength to rise above emotional darkness. My beloved child, this truth will change the way you see someone. Yes, it will be painful. Yes, it will shake your heart. Yes, it will break illusions, but it will also clear the fog in your spirit. Because hidden truths poison relationships slowly. Revealed truths heal them quickly. And tonight, the healing begins. Someone who thought they could hide something forever is about to face the weight of their own silence. And you, the one with the pure heart, the loyal heart, the sensitive soul, will finally understand why your intuition has been restless for so long. My beloved child, prepare yourself emotionally. Brace your heart. Stay awake. Stay aware. Because the truth that has been hiding in your relationship is coming directly toward you. And when it arrives, your life will never be the same again. My beloved child, this is it. This is the final wave of truth rushing toward your destiny, the last surge of spiritual energy that has been building behind your life for weeks, and now it refuses to stay hidden because the truth someone has been carrying inside your relationship has become too heavy, too loud, too emotionally unstable to remain buried any longer, and you can feel it. Your heart has been pushing against your ribs. Your breath has been tighter than usual. Your intuition has been screaming without words. Your thoughts have been circling the same emotional wound again and again, and no matter how much you try to distract yourself, the awareness keeps pulling you back to the same question: why does something feel wrong? My beloved child, it feels wrong because it is wrong, and your soul is done tolerating the weight of someone else's hidden truth. Someone close to you, someone who should have been honest, someone who should have trusted you, someone who should have said something before it grew into emotional poison, chose silence instead of truth, fear instead of honesty, confusion instead of clarity, and that silence has been eating away at your peace drop by drop, moment by moment, until the universe finally stepped in and said, enough. They deserve the truth. And that's why you're here, reading this final message, feeling every line like it's tugging at a nerve you've been ignoring for too long, because your soul knows the truth is inches away from breaking open. My beloved child, the person who hid something from you isn't evil. They're scared, overwhelmed, ashamed, or confused, but their silence has created an emotional distance so deep that even your strongest love couldn't fill it, and you've been feeling that emptiness for days, maybe weeks, pretending everything is fine on the outside while your spirit keeps whispering, something is off, and you know it. You felt this person's energy shift slowly, from warm to unsure, from present to distant, from expressive to guarded, and every shift created a small crack in your connection until those cracks became fault lines became tremors, and now those tremors have become full earthquakes inside your relationship's energy field. Something big is coming. Something real. Something that cannot be undone once revealed. My beloved child, the universe has watched you carry pain quietly, watched you doubt yourself, watched you blame yourself for changes you didn't cause, watched you stay loyal when your intuition told you loyalty was being tested, watched you hold on to a connection with both hands while the other person held their truth with a trembling grip, and the universe has finally decided that your heart deserves better than confusion. That's why the truth is rising now, that's why tonight's energy feels different, why your heartbeat reacts to these words, why your chest feels tight, why your mind feels alert, because your soul knows this is the last night the truth will stay hidden. After tonight, everything changes. My beloved child, the person hiding something from you has been battling their own guilt. You can see it in the way their eyes avoid yours for a second too long, the way they talk around certain topics, the way their smile doesn't reach their eyes, the way they cling to their phone a little too protectively, the way they disconnect suddenly when you ask something simple, the way they get irritated or anxious over small questions because their fear of being exposed makes them defensive, the way they stay busy to avoid deeper conversations, the way they look tired not from life, but from carrying a truth their soul is exhausted with. Their truth is not against you, it is haunting them. And haunted hearts cannot hide forever. My beloved child, destiny has reached a point where it must intervene. The truth this person hid, whether it is a feeling, a mistake, an insecurity, a fear, a secret expectation, or something they should have told you earlier, is now too heavy to be held inside their chest any longer, and the universe is aligning events that will push it out tonight. Maybe they will break down and confess. Maybe you will discover something accidentally. Maybe they will slip and reveal what they didn't mean to. Maybe something unexpected will unfold. But the outcome is the same, the truth will rise. Not to destroy you, but to save you. My beloved child, I know the fear sitting in your stomach right now, I know the tremble hiding behind your breath, I know the confusion swirling in your thoughts, and I know the pain you're afraid of facing, but hear me, you are stronger than any truth someone tried to hide from you. You think it will break you? No. It will awaken you. You think it will hurt you? Yes, but it will also free you. You think it will shatter you? It will shatter the illusion, not the soul. You think it will ruin your relationship? It will ruin the part built on silence, and rebuild the part built on honesty. My beloved child, tonight is the night the hidden becomes visible. And there is no need to fear truth, because truth is always a gift disguised as a test. Everything you felt lately, the heaviness, the restlessness, the emotional numbness, the sudden spikes of anxiety, the strange sadness, the random quiet moments where you felt like crying, all of it was your spirit reacting to someone else's hidden emotional weight. You've been carrying two hearts without knowing it. And that ends tonight. My beloved child, destiny does not want you walking into the future blind. It wants you awakened, aware, and aligned with the truth. And the truth coming toward you is not the end of your life, it is the end of your confusion. Once this hidden truth comes out, you will breathe differently, think differently, love differently, trust differently, and rise differently. Sometimes the truth you fear is the exact truth that frees you. And my beloved child, this truth will free you in ways you cannot yet imagine. So stay still. Stay aware. Stay awakened. Because someone hid a truth in your relationship. And tonight, that truth chooses you.